Men are giving up. More and more men are giving up in today's world. They're giving up on women, on dating, on careers, connections, friendships, the world. They're just giving up, man. And it seems like it's getting worse in that regard. And it is because more and more men are doing it. Maybe there needs to be a reframe of it though. Maybe it's not so much giving up, maybe it's more waking up. More and more men are waking up to the realities of the world. And they're deciding that there's too much bullshit out there and they don't want to play that game anymore. The ones that tend to succeed are those who have almost like little to no self-respect, morals, integrity. They're willing to kiss ass and do shameful things to get ahead. They're willing to fuck people over, put themselves first, put others down. And a lot of those people who are waking up, they're not that way inclined. They have morals, they have integrity. They don't want to play that game. They want to kiss ass. They want to look themselves in the mirror and see someone they respect. So they check out. And they give up. They give up playing the games. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. You know, and it's growing in today's world. It's growing because we have the internet, and the internet is allowing these ideas and beliefs to grow, and more people watch this stuff, and more people wake up to those realities, and they connect with that. And more people, and there's more information out there, so more and more people are putting those dots together and realizing it's all bullshit. So that's why more and more people are checking out. But it's always been the way of the world. The way of the world has always been that way. The way of the world has always been, sometimes the worst of us succeed and make it to the top and get what they want. Like I said, just with the internet, more and more people are waking up and realizing that now. And I can't blame them, man. I really can't. I know I've checked out on some things. I've been a tennis coach for a long time now, and even though I have like a joint business, a coaching business, that's a small little coaching business, but I could have set my goals on being a really top level coach, and I probably would have got there. I'm a talented coach. I just didn't want to play that game. I think the world of tennis and tennis coaching are full of sharks, man, and full of horrible people and bullshit, and you got to kiss ass and play those games. I didn't want to do that. So I can relate, man. I have a lot of empathy for that. I got lucky in some regards with the dating. I'm married. I'm happily married, and I've got 2 beautiful children, and we've been together 13 years. We met 13 years ago, just before internet dating, online dating really took off. So I got lucky in that regard, but definitely got empathy for guys who want to check out. But the big thing is, it's okay to check out on that stuff. It's okay to give up on women. It's okay to give up on career. That's fine, but don't give up on yourself. Now, I'm not going to make this a whole, motivational speech. This is not what this video is going to be, but it's important. I think there's a few options you can have in life when you wake up and you take the red pill or whatever it is. Maybe it's all of them. And COVID really drove this as well. I think COVID was a big mass awakening for a lot of people. They realized, holy shit, we're lied to about many things here. A lot of it's bullshit. So that's been really good in that regard, that people are waking up like that. But I think if you give up on yourself, it's the biggest. That's the biggest shame of it all. Because you have to understand, like, I'm a philosophical and I'm a spiritual person. I believe in the spiritual path, the spiritual journey. I'm not religious, but I do believe in God, whatever God is. And a lot of those spiritual teachings from the East and religious teachings, they teach you like the external doesn't really matter. All those external materialistic stuff doesn't really matter, ultimately. And they're right. Yes, you need them. You know, you need the physical world to survive and stuff. But ultimately, status, money, women, all that stuff, it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is what you get out of yourself in here, in the heart, you know, and who you become. And if you just give up on yourself, you've lost that game, lost the spiritual game. And you know, you could totally check out of society and all the games that they play. You can check out of it and say, I'm not playing any of those games anymore, and just completely check out and you know, go live in the woods, or just give up, you know, and just do what you have to survive and just completely give up. Or you can decide what type of games you need to play, and if you want to play them, and pick and choose your battles, and be okay with playing the game up to a certain point. You know, understand that if you want to work your way up, you do have to kiss a little bit of ass here and there, or you want to get a girl, you have to play by certain rules. You can pick and choose those rules, and you have your limits and you have your boundaries, and that's great. I recommend that for a lot of people. Or you can try and forge your own path as much as possible, you know, try and start maybe a business. You know, for me, it's like I didn't want to play that career path, that career game in the world of tennis. I wanted freedom, man. I really valued freedom, and so I realized that early on. So I've been on this path for a long time, trying to forge my own path and start my own business and build it up. That's why I do YouTube, right? It's one of the reasons. But I think a big thing is a lot of you guys, even if you don't want to do any of those things, in a way to not give up on yourself is you got to have at least some hobbies. This is a good place to start. I'm not going to provide you with all the answers here, but a place to start is have something that you just enjoy. And the world is so vast. There's so many things out there that everyone in the world can find something that they enjoy, man. And ideally it's through the body. Ideally it's a physical thing that gets you outside, that gets you moving. You know, the spirit, the path to the spirit starts through the body. You know, and it gets those endorphins going, those feel-good hormones. It's a skill set. Ideally there's a skill set there. And you do it not because you want validation from others and status or female attention. No, something that it's just, you just do it because you fucking love doing it, man. And it gives you something, it provides you something, it challenges you. You know, my son has just started getting into climbing, so we went rock climbing for the first time, bouldering, the other day. First time we ever done it, first time I've done it. I fucking loved it, man. Loved it, he loved it, I loved it. And I'm thinking like, I want to do this. And this isn't going to get my dick sucked by my wife any more often. You know what I mean? I don't care, just something that would be really cool to just throw myself into and enjoy and learn and progress. It's that childlike state again. You know, when I look back and I started tennis, I was 9 years of age when I started tennis. My thought process wasn't, well, if I could become a Grand Slam champion, I'll be a millionaire, and that means I'll get access to all the women I want and the freedom that I want. No, I just started tennis because I fucking loved it, man. I just enjoyed it. And I think that's a good place to start. Maybe you've given up on career, maybe you've given up on women, whatever it is, that's fine, man. But, you know, don't give up on life. Don't give up on you. Try and find something you enjoy. Maybe you hate your job, you're 9 to 5. You despise it and you got no one close to you, but at least, you know, you check out and at 6 o'clock you got a class, you know, you got like a jiu-jitsu class or something. You've been looking forward to all day. And for that hour, you know, you're a kid again. You got some joy. It's something to do, something to challenge yourself, something to learn, something to progress within life. That's a good place to start, man. And who knows where that takes you? Who knows where these hobbies and passions take you? You know, I've had YouTube now for a few years, and it's been an amazing, creative, and self-discovering process. I've really enjoyed it. It's brought out a creative side to me that was dead for a long time. It's given me a sense of meaning and joy and satisfaction and everything else. But here's the other thing, and I'm going to relate this to YouTube, is there's hope for us authentic types out there, those self-respecting, moralistic types. And I don't mean to, like, you know, fucking blow my own trumpet here and our own trumpet and have this superiority complex. It's just the way the world is, that to get to the top quickly and to be successful, yeah, you know, you got to play those fucking games, man, and you know, usually the narcissists win. But as more and more people wake up to the realities, that you know, there's more and more people who will gravitate to this message. More and more people are going to resonate with. You know, for me with YouTube, I understand playing this game is being as authentic as I can and not trying to bullshit and just tell it how it is and be real. It's going to take me longer to get where I want to. You know, I do believe that this channel can hit 100,000 plus subs one day. Why not? I've had a video that hit 250,000 views. I've got 6,500 subs like this. I believe I can get there. But I know it's going to take me longer. But here's the great thing. As more and more people wake up and want to be real and don't want to play those bullshit games, there's going to be more and more people who align with that. And more opportunities for you to connect and find people that resonate with that line of thinking. So it's not all doom and gloom. Might just take you longer to get what you want, be who you want to be, do what you want to do. But it's becoming more and more possible with more and more people waking up. It's becoming more and more possible. And it'll be worth the wait. It'll be worth the wait, man. So, you know, it's not all the answers, like I said, but I hope this helps and clear up some things and get the ball rolling for some of you. So, just before I check out, if this message has resonated with you and you're new here, I really appreciate a like and subscribe. This will grow and get this video out to more and more people who need it. So I appreciate that if you do it, and much love to all of you, man.